to roll. You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47
Luca
days.
wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird,
Beck
I
looked
know.
down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Oh wow, Roll and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. When she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you've moved a lot? Yeah, that's the thing with having brilliant parents. There's always a better job somewhere else. Those flowers would last long if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you care enough to keep them as all. Luca, can I do something? Of course. Alright, superhero Landon. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest, that hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? When Roller can be pretty absent-minded sometimes? I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? I didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Took a deep
Wow.
breath, exhaling slowly.
Wow. That's deep. I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? Dealing with a problem. Jesus. I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then what do you do when you don't know what to do? That never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're going to register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's going to be alright. That things are going to change.
Let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Yeah! Like that. Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate it, Dad. I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Yeah!
To a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
Abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Roll at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk. Don't let
Becky
the
gave Luca a
universe
light
jerk
bump
you
on the arm
around.
before heading in.
Boop. My foot is really. My feet have been itchy for
Chapter
like
5.
4 days. Ooh.
Friendly feud.
Uh oh. Oh no.
The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Catch up with Roll at the treehouse. Roll's gonna be mad. He wasn't there on time. He was late. Hey Don, tracking down the lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up in town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? What kind of stipulation? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Cause like maybe that's his like what's the word I'm looking for? His bastard child. Rumor has it old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find this all out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Oh, okay. Bye. I better not dilly-dally. Oops. Gotta get to the treehouse. Sorry, I totally forgot where it was. You still reading? This town is very cute, though. Oh. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume that means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to. You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good, then it's decided. Yes, sir, we'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Super sketchy, 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 super sketchy. Alright. Roller, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Roller isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
I only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I was just a little late.
Scoffed.
The rain held me up. Wow! You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house. You weren't there. You made it back. You hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house.
Stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's kind of cool, actually. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made a new friend. New friends? Oh boy. I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rollo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise, but you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship! What does that even mean?
Became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word, cause that's what friends do. Oh well, What a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. And you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad
Rolo's tone
friend.
changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa is still around. Oh no. Oh no. Rolo. Rolo, no. No,
The
no.
words hung in the cold night air.
Oh boy.
Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rolo. Oh no. Dang it. Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up. Am I just gonna go to bed now?
Luca dug through his
You
old
done
stuff,
goofed.
not even sure what he was looking for.
Cool. Rolo. What a jerk. Called me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family.
Purple, white, and blue. When you start getting tan stuff, it can be purple.
Guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Oh, weep. My life is over. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. I just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave your oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of some things. Okay, I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone.
Oops, sorry.
He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
That was you. Yeah. It was definitely coming from over there. It must be your PC. If Roy thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. What are you gonna do instead? Oh, so wait, what? What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do, so. He is gonna be miserable.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is just to sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'll do you some good.
Luca
Noted.
still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Hey. You right? I'll be up soon, okay? Maybe. I will see. Hit your head. I know what you mean. Alright. You look a little bloated, kiddo. You look a little bloated. Okay. Can you move all of the clothes over to like my side of my work desk? Like right. Is Kenzo set up? Am I set up?
No.
Can you set me up? What are you guys at? Okay. Hey, Indy, how are you? Got your armpit. Got your stinky armpit. Alright, off you go. Thanks, baby. There is never anything interesting at the festival anyway. What is that? Oh, I'm supposed to aim the soccer ball that way? Great. No, come on. Hit the bookshelf. Hey.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Driving all day? Pish posh. That stinks. But I'm glad you're home. Able to relax now. That is good. Good, 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 good. The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often.
No worries. Oni's doing okay. He's no longer on crutches. He still has a limp, doing physio, but overall I think he's doing okay. You doing okay? Nope. Liar. He's fine.
Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind, but it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental.
Me too. I mean, it's been quite the journey so far, especially since this happened back in June, and we're now into September. He still has a ways to go.
He was well into issue number 5
India.
when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca, another little friend came to see you. A girl named Becky Modwell. She said you met yesterday. What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh, she seems nice. Yeah, you had a fight with Roll, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later? All right then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad? Where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip. His father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source? Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
What kind of dreams are you having here?
Buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them, not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him, older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face, and all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin.
Dude, this is so good.
Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames in a flash of cold light. He was gone. What does all of this mean?
Great question.
Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fought over about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. Mm-hmm. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Accept? So cute. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Roll, doesn't it?
Gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come and find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca. I love you, too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6.
Ooh.
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
I came in like a wrecking ball. Sorry.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find...
Sorry, I had to find Rollo. Sorry. So, off to the treehouse then? Uh-oh. There you are. Luca, Rollo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
Ugh. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Okay. Somewhere quiet. Would it be where my dad's buried? Guess not. I thought it might have been, but alright, fine, it's not. Somewhere quiet. Okay, let's think. It can't be the treehouse, that's just silly. That's where we leave. Can't go that way anyways. Somewhere quiet. Not going to the treehouse, is it? That wouldn't be the treehouse. Okay, somewhere quiet. Where else would it be? Maybe the cafe? Oh, the library, dum-dum. Oh my gosh. No. Wrong way. Yeah. The library. Somewhere quiet. Hey, Luca.
Cato's eyes lit with excitement.
Cato's eyes. He's just probably one of the cutest characters. I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. The first? Oh, he didn't think that was all, did you? Riddle does go all out, doesn't he?
Cato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Ahem. On a planet Farpole, you may take issue with the fifth king dies. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a
Cato
tissue.
stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. Oh, the book. If you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. A planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4 from... Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5 from...
Ah, you
Cutter
found it.
removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Nailed it.
Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rollo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now let's see here.
Cutter began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
grift.
continued flipping.
Only found in grub cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked
In
up.
grub cart. That's it. Grift in grub cart. Griffin grub cart. He wants me to go to the snack stand. Brilliant. Guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Alright, off we go. This is kind of fun. Should I stand over here? No, it's not here? So where is this? Maybe it's back at the market, the festival? Damn. Griffin snack stand. Who's Griffin again? It was the beetle hunt, pretty rotten. I've seen so much time with beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skittles just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion at the festival just spooked them, or maybe it's this freaking sewage of glowing ooze. Right here. This is not it then. Maybe it's over here? I know the market thing's over here. Chance Diner, that's not it. Not been used. Where is Griffin's snack stand? No. It's not here. Oh, it is! Oh, it is here! Hey, Griffin, I didn't... Did it really
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or
Luca
something.
shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yuck. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Willow wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's
Luca
just...
tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He
Paper.
reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come on!
Bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up
Luca
the step.
finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is gonna be a whole thing. Okay, I suppose we'll go to the cafe. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine, but Rollo owes me
Louie
one.
waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task of friendship brings. See? That wasn't so hard. Oops. How is that? Ugh, I feel cheapened now. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings? Good luck, Luca. What takes flight but has no wings? Oh, Balloons! Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. You got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned
Rollo
this.
sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Thanks. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you're supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Look, I'm really sorry. Whatever everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo, still my turn. I felt like you needed some new... If you needed some new friend to help you, I meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Aw. Guys, Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We probably could sneak into the Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about what the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some more work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. The balloons are so cute. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried everything I've done. I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran. What does this mean?
Into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go to a lot of trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was just the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me.
Luca was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next
Sadly,
year.
This was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
Fireworks.
It was not
It was
fireworks.
something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
The big chill?
A shockwave of cold tore through the room.
He knew! He was having like premonitions!
Unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together. For the rest of time. The end. No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Okay, so then... I've done both there, done both there, done both there. There's flight. Windows to this. I was only that one answer. Okay, let's do this one.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.